Mm-hmm. Hold on real quick, cause I don't even know. Like, go to sound, then try to see like tell me what to say. Yeah, broadcast. Yeah, go to broadcast, and then allow your voice to be shared. Okay, go to what else to say? Mm. You see it now? You see it? Mm. Yeah, I think that's it. Like allow your voice to be shared. I think. I think. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think. Nah, bro. What else? Mm-hmm. 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 Inconsistent. You already know I don't play that cartoonish game. Oh, bro, too cartoonish. Me and Mob play against each other all the time in that Fall of Fantasy. Naruto. I mean, yeah. Oh, bro. I ain't gonna lie for Saf, he trash. I don't even like playing with him. Saf, King Saf, I don't even like playing with him. He trash. King Saf, do what I said. Invite me. He said he invited you too. The real King Saf, yeah, the real King Saf. The one you would like, the one you would like, the point guard. You like, you need to put that point guard back up. When you watching my stream that day, him. Yeah, like yes, him.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
So somebody else invited you, not him.
Could you take a look at this?
Yeah, I can. No, yeah, I think he had.
Shielding for a mithril energy.
Yeah, I'm about to say no. I want 6. I think he had like a 6'9".
Next. What are these notes around the edges?
Yeah, I don't like playing with him.
Some specific requirements.
But Jack Boy decent though.
The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
enough on
Jack
the
Boy
outside
decent.
not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink
Yeah.
it. As you can imagine.
Even he said King Sal be overthinking. Even he said that. I think they brothers or something. Yeah, he was like man, like yeah, he be overthinking, like he be overthinking the game too much. He be
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over.
They're making a 4D one. Why are they doing that? They tell me just a blueprint of what they gonna make for real. They tell me they just seeing how it's gonna feel. Like, what?
I see.
Why not just make the real one right now? Why y'all gotta do a blueprint? You feel me? Why not just make the real one right now? Yeah, they making a blueprint of how it's supposed to look when they look how, you know what I'm saying, how the original one look, but more better. But like, you know, for the new generation, the new console. That's just a blueprint. Why not make the real one right now? Why you gotta make a blueprint first? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. They tell me they just like seeing what it's gonna be. Exactly. Since like what? The regular ad boss at PS2? Since that. Yeah. Facts. Facts. Saying the time and all that. Facts. Facts.
If you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Fact. Cause the first three Assassin's Creed, Brotherhood and all that, Assassin's Creed 3, the first 3 Assassin's Creed was heat. The best one to me though was 3. A lot of people say Brotherhood was the best one, but Brotherhood second to me. With the third one, you playing with the Indian dude. The third one, that game was so cold.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Yeah, they going back to the roots. They're going back to how it used to. Yeah. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Either of these fine young minds.
What's it called, Mirage? I think it's called Mirage, something like that.
Leave the decision as to who will go with
yeah.
In your capable hands, Clive.
Yeah, like.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that untrustiness. I don't.
So, Clive.
Oh, bro.
Have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Oh, bro.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
Oh, bro.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic.
I told you, I got you, Gliz. But yeah, fact, True Crime, that'll be heat if they remaster that. Or remake that, that'll be heat.
Though these items may seem mundane,
oh, bro.
potent effects exploited.
Bro.
They were once highly prized. So much so, in fact,
Yeah, True Crime was cold.
Almost to extinction. Hence, moon dews having fallen from favor.
If they remake San Andreas, I promise you, if they remake San Andreas and add online, I promise people gonna forget about GTA 5. I can merge that. I promise you. Remake San Andreas and make it online. They gonna forget about GTA 5.
I'll meet you there.
I promise you they is.
Stay safe.
Bro, I promise you.
Good luck with your research.
Yeah, Vice City, yeah. Vice City decent. Facts. I'm able to get just the right angle of lighting on the screenshot. Use photo mode to craft tailor-made images that would dazzle your friends and followers. What are they talking about? I didn't. What'd you say, Cuzzo? I'm not even trying to do that. Bro. Yeah, Assassin's Creed look decent. I probably cop it. I ain't gonna lie, cause I like Assassin's Creed. I ain't been liking the ones they've been making though. I ain't gonna lie, I played Origin. Origin was decent. Origin was decent. Yeah.
See anything you like?
Fact. That's fact. But facts. Origin was decent and Valhalla was alright. Valhalla was alright. It was alright. I like the Norse mythology and all that because I know about Thor and all that. You know what I'm saying? So like I liked that. I liked that. I like cause all the messages and all that. Fan rebels in there and all. I like that. Origin was decent because the Ethiopians and all that and back in the Ra, all the Egypt guys and all that. So that was decent. I ain't gonna lie. But I like I said my favorite Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed 3.
Buy, sell.
That was my favorite one.
Be gone. Go on, take it. Good riddance.
And some people will say, some people will say like Brotherhood was the best one. But I say Brotherhood was second to me in my opinion. 3 was the best one to
Can I
me.
interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them with up. You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
And Gliz and Bobby, I think I'm close to the end. I don't know, cause like I done been everywhere on right here. I've been everywhere right here, but I ain't been nowhere over here yet though. So I would play what, cuzzo? I ain't been. Payday, no.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Payday, no. I never. Right.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes.
Yeah.
Then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Right. I'm gonna look it up.
Do you know? I think
I'm gonna look it up, and I still gotta listen to that song. You see, listen to.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
Hey, now I was talking about the other one though.
In a good way, of course.
I left the one in Yoshi, girl.
Thank you
That's that.
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it was? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us. Well, I think we've tarried long enough.
That's
I ought to get his
crazy.
ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Don't be trash. Oh, bro, they bogus. On the blue people, right? The blue people, right? Yeah, they bogus. I ain't gonna lie. No, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to start getting the busting again. I'm ready to start fighting. I can't wait till we go on a fighting adventure again. I just killed Titan though. I just killed the Titan. I uploaded that boss fight. Bro, that boss fight was so cold when I fought Titan. You saw that, Cuzzo? Bro, that fight was so cold.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well,
Yeah.
very well indeed.
Final Fantasy Heat.
No small part to
I'm telling you, like,
I was just explaining to Taya how we might best
yeah, that,
preparing them
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
And now that we have all the ingredients, we
Leon. Yeah, Leon. That was on Final Fantasy 8.
It's more than a few mysterious
Yeah, Final Fantasy been out since since PS1. Final Fantasy been out since that.
What about the
Like they fan base is rivaling like Star Wars fan base and all that. That's what I'm saying. Like this Final Fantasy.
Thank you.
What?
All of you.
Right then.
Kingdom Hearts Heat to the my top 3 games ever. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's God of War 3. I didn't play God of War 3 like 20 times. Cause I can't even count how many times I played that game. How many times I flipped that. I flipped God of War 3 like 20 to 100 times. I ain't gonna lie. It's God of War 3. It's Final Fantasy 7 and it's Kingdom Hearts 2.
It was good to talk.
Bro, Kingdom Hearts 2 was heat. Facts.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake Rebirth better be better than this. If it don't be better than this, I'm gonna be mad because y'all finna let a new Final Fantasy game beat y'all.
Merely be a matter of
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Square Enix probably have 2 games that's in the Game of the Year conversation. Cause I think both of these games, Square Enix, cause Square Enix made this and they're gonna make Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Rebirth, the second part to it. And they said that game supposed to have two discs. Cause the old Final Fantasy they had like 5 discs to it. Final Fantasy 7, so they say like they gonna put 2 discs in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And I believe both of these games is gonna wash out Spider-Man 2. I believe that. Because Spider-Man 2 is a hero game, it's too cheesy. I don't see no hero game be no dark game like this game dark and it got everything in it. It got this game for like adults and all that. You know what I'm saying? Or people that got a mature mind, you feel me? Like this was this game for. And like I don't see no Spider-Man 2 beating this. You feel me? If it do, somebody cheat. If it do. You know what I'm saying? I see. Yeah, but like it's a hero game. Yeah, Spider-Man gonna be heat, of course. But it's a hero game though. Yeah.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
Yeah.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be laughing at so many people in the studio and Scrappy Doo. I'll be crying laughing at him. I'll be crying laughing.
When I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding.
Oh, bro.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
He never show his face.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision.
Yeah, that game was trash though. They better do it better. Jace and that other game was trash. The other game they put everybody on. What was that game called? The other fighting game they put everybody on. I forgot what the other one was called. Like, try to look it up on YouTube. Yeah, that game was trash too. Yeah. 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 Oh, bro, they was tweaking.
It's finished!
What made Jump Force trash? Why everybody only had 3 combos?
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer off.
Yeah, the J Stars. The J Stars. I ain't even play Jump Force. I ain't even want to do that. I ain't want to do that to myself.
That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise
That's
has 4
crazy.
mithril engines, and
Well-
we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
That's crazy.
Good luck to them, I say.
But like,
Right, I'm off to
yeah,
the
J Star Pete, they only had 3 combos. I'm like, what? Like they put everybody in the game. They had so many characters. They had hella maps to fight on. They had a whole story mode. But why the character only got 3 combos? What is y'all doing? They got to just gotta mess some up in some way.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the
Yeah.
blight. Just like me and my dad planned.
That
So if the worst
and that's why Elden Ring won Game of the Year. Like, who would think? And I was rooting for Elden Ring because I ain't like how that last God of War ended. I didn't like that. Is this the last God of War and y'all did like that? Y'all rushed it like that? Like, we killed Odin that easy? And Thor was broken. Like, they put Thor in there when he was broke, when he was tired of getting drunk every day, when he was tired of fight. That's the Thor they put up in there. Like, why y'all put that Thor in there? Why y'all put the crazy Thor in there that just started kill? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And like that's why I'm like I hope Elden Ring win. Elden Ring won. And so who would thought a game that looked like God of War, play like God of War, lose to Elden Ring? Because they just want a good game, like you said. Elden Ring was a good game. Yeah. Yeah. And Elden Ring was extra hard. Like I'm telling you, because when I first played Elden Ring, I fought the Signal Titan, the Signal. I fought the Signal, the thing on the horse. I was fighting for 4 hours, cuz though. And I played hella soul games in my life. I never played no soul game like that. Never. That soul game definitely the hardest soul game I ever played.
Project is finished.
I was fighting the signal for 4 hours. The whole stream I was fighting them.
One thing I need to finish up.
That stream was 4 hours and 37 minutes. I was fighting for a whole 4 hours.
I'll let Otto know
Yeah.
you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah. Yeah. And the boss knew when you was gonna heal all that. Like they knew when you was finna heal. Like they was sensing. They was saying, oh yeah, okay. Boom. Oh, he trying to go heal, boom. Like it was just like it was crazy.
She was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Not that part, I went that way. Where is he at though? Oh, he over there.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each needing its own displacement stack. So just 3 more like this, and we'll be finished.
We gotta work tomorrow, cuz.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil?
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
I remember you. You're the one who saved Norris way back when. He's doing well, you know. Send me a letter. Got a little place of his own down by the border, where no one will ever find him. Touch wood.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration
Yo, what's up?
freely and willingly. It was the
But now this game about
Did you a kindness?
the dominance, and they possessed by beasts. Well, I want to say beasts. I'll say by gods.
For my sake, and for Otto's, for all of us.
This game he been playing Final Fantasy since I was a little kid. But like this one in particular is about crystals. Or people that's possessed by a curse, and they call dominance. And they got like beasts or gods inside them, and they call Ifrit, Ramu, Bahamut, Odin, stuff like that. But they like gods though, and Shiva, like God, and they trying to basically stop that from like ruining the history of like, or letting it define the character who got the stuff possessed inside them, because some of them dying off the curse, some of them losing their minds and stuff like that. Like they trying to like stop all that from causing havoc on the world. They trying to basically restore order. That's what this Final Fantasy is about. Like all the Final Fantasies have different stories. None of them is the same. Even though it say Final Fantasy 16, the rest of the 15 didn't have nothing to do with this. They all got their own story in one. You feel me?
Given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate.
But subscribe if you new it, my boy. How your night been?
Beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Glad to hear that. You feel me? Glad to hear that. Well, right now I'm just doing like side missions, you know.
Told me she was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best.
Last Final Fantasy I played was
Take it.
I played two actually.
My face, in fact.
It was 7 remake, and it was Final Fantasy Crisis Core. And of course the ones I played before that was Final Fantasy 15.
Payment.
But Final Fantasy 7 Remake came out after 15. It was a remake of 7. And 7 is the best Final Fantasy in everybody has. They got the best characters, Cloud, Sephiroth. Everybody know about them. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't play Final Fantasy, but everybody know about Cloud and Sephiroth. I bet be smooth, cuzzo. Yeah, I'm gonna be on to get tomorrow. I bet be smooth.
Lady Karen.
Yeah, you feel me? Like everybody know about that.
Happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
And they go make the part 2 of the 7 remake. It's coming out. I don't know when, but it's gonna be called 7 Remake Rebirth. And it's gonna be 2 discs, I heard. Cause you know, back in the day, I'm 25, but like I was around, like you know, my uncle now. So they played all that, you know. So back in the day, it was on PS1, Final Fantasy 7, and they look like little dots. I know you know what I'm talking about. It was heat. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy 12 with Lightning. We call her the female Cloud. But that was heat. I also like Final Fantasy 10 too with Titus.
Where'd you even get this?
That was heat too.
A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clue.
I feel you.
So little about him.
Yeah, I grew up around my uncle now. They play all this.
Both seem to have fond memories of him.
Like I mainly play 2K though, but like I'm a game head at heart because of them. Like, I play all type of games. Like I play so many games on the channel. Bro, I can't even tell you all on the top of my head.
Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship.
Yeah, this Final Fantasy is heat. This is definitely heat. I feel like Game of the Year gonna come from either Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Rebirth, or Final Fantasy 16. And I feel like Spider-Man 2 is not dark enough to beat Final Fantasy 7 Remake Rebirth or Final Fantasy 16. You feel me? Because that's the hero game. It's too cheesy. I actually feel like if Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, like if they don't go hard with that, I feel like this is gonna win Game of the Year. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Final Fantasy 16 gonna win Game of the Year if Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth don't go hard. But I don't see Spider-Man 2 beating this because it's cheese hero game. They can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. I don't see it. I ain't gonna lie.
I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one
My
else
top 3 favorite games of all time though is God of War 3. I done flipped that so many times, played that so many times. I can't even like I'd have flipped that at least like 20 to 100 times. Like God of War 3. It's after God of War 3 is Final Fantasy 7 and it's Kingdom Hearts 2. They're my top 3 games of all time.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith in steer us true. So I swore to myself.
You talking about from Dracula? From Dracula, right? The Netflix show?
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
Castlevania, that's what it's called. Because I ain't watching it in a minute. Castlevania on Netflix, though. You talking about that?
This is Sid's handwriting.
Yeah, I watch all that. Yeah, that's your heat. I ain't watched that in a minute, though. Yeah, Castlevania, yeah.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Yeah, I watch anime. I watch all that. I like Spartacus too. Spartacus was heat on Netflix, bro.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
I feel you.
But then, why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me.
But yeah, like, I recommend you getting this, though.
All of us.
Yeah, this heat.
I just shove people in the right direction. Barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go with the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
He definitely look like Belmont. Now, I never thought that. Since you said that, though, he definitely look like him. Bro. And the demo carry over. Like the save data, it carry over to the main game. Like what I did, I played the demo before the game came out. But after I played the demo and I found out that the save data like it transferred over, I deleted my save data so I could play the part again. Cause I wanted to play the part over again. So I just deleted it.
He cracked the crystal too.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Hold on. I'm finna see after this. I'm finna see.
Think something's wrong with Torgor.
After this conversation, I'm finna have.
Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on some else.
They got them smoking the fake backwoods, all type of stuff. They
No harder than usual.
They ain't got everything in this game.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with
You
what
see
it
it?
is that's woken inside him.
They funny.
Those things happen, differences, Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
I don't even know how many hours. I'm assuming 50. I think it's 50. Yeah, if I'm making a guess, I'll say it's 50. It say 50 right there, but it don't look like it's the hour mark. It look like it say minutes. But like yeah, I see. I'm in like the 50 hour.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite.
I've been grinding on this though. I mean, I didn't kill all the bounties.
Bones of late, and she believes it may have something to
I'm
do
finna
with
finish the rest of the side missions that I gotta finish. Yeah, I've been grinding. I'm on level 37. I think the max.
So not about his appetite. All came
I don't think the max is 99 though.
open bones for the rich marrow.
But like, I don't know. It probably. But like, I'm on level 37. Usually when you flip games like this, you be you either be level 50 or something, or you be like 45. So I said like I'm almost to the end. I think I am.
It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far.
Facts. I'm finna go on the menu.
Bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find.
Cause sometimes they be having it when you save too. Like you have it right there when you save, but it like it said 50 minutes, ain't like it said 50 hours.
Have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I'm finna go on the main menu though.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Uh, in some cases, I ain't gonna lie, it do be like the cussing do be dragging in some cases. Yeah, I don't even know what a yeah. See right here, like I say, 50 minutes, but I can't even find it. I don't even know. I can't even find it. But like, yeah, like it's a lot of action in here though. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of action. But like, the cussing do be dragging though. Like the cussing to last for like 5 minutes. Like it's a couple of cussings that last for like 5 minutes. Definitely. Like 5 to 10 minutes, like cussings, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, but like it's hella action in here though. Yo, what you on? Facts. That's what it should be. I'm too strong for them right now. the strongest sword I can get right now. Right here, enhancer +2. I did have the grindstone, but then I upgraded to the enhancer +2. Strongest one I can get right now. And I got my little enchantments on. I got like none but increased attacks and defense. I don't even need that extra stuff. I could dodge without having like extra dodge mechanics on now that I don't gotta do all that. I'm gonna still be able to dodge on the regular. And these are all the abilities that I can get or that I already got. That's the one I'm gonna upgrade. I already got it. I just gotta upgrade it. I need 1,000 or 400 ability points to get that. You see when you dodge it, go slow motion a little bit. That precision dodge, that's cold. Yeah, I'm too strong for that right now. It's say level 19. I'm level 37. That's why I'm basically beating them so easy. I'm over here for a side mission though. And when I changed to that fire thing, the Phoenix thing like that, it helped my health like go back up. Like it regenerate my health. You can't see it because I got full health right now, so you can't really see it. But like it regenerate my health.
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
They level 33. A little bit more up there with me. Still below me, but a little bit more up there.
one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
Got them calling the tornado.
Be enough, I wonder. I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
He talk like Belmont too. He got that same accent.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the enemy's gonna come back.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider, that in addition to Lady Jill,
I bet. Be smooth. No problem.
your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Crack the crystal too? You're joking.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case. Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take me meaning.
I appreciate the warning. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
He's gone.
Yeah.
The whole mother crystal gone.
Listen.
What are we gonna do?
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck. It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandits. Bed.
Master Lubor says Drake's I hear you've been busy. That was your... As for me... Stay safe out there.
Damn vultures, preying on the trade caravans. You've picked the wrong target.
company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Radim here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we? Sorry for the wait, but hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it.
Yeah. Yo.
As sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was.
You did it now. I wanna.
Still be here when you're long gone.
I know you came across it.
Thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one.
Go ahead and check that out.
It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
All right.
Back, are you? So, what'll it be?
a crystal too?
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive! Quick look. Think you can help?
How may I help you today, Clive? Best of luck out there, Sid.
Might need some help tidying up.
Well, here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh? I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth.
I done killed the bomb king, didn't I? I done killed everybody on the hunt board. Oh, that's crazy. They got... That's crazy. I thought I done killed everybody on here. They just added a new one. Let me find out what a bomb king got real quick.
over.
Your reign is over. Now to collect... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. All yours. All done?
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? I told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your back. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
You have attained a treated potion signal. Hereby increase your castability for carrying custable items. Slight increases as follows.
Told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
What do you need? What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Is it business or pleasure? It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, do the same thing. Get you up with a 700 subscribers. You feel me? Y'all almost up. Let's get it.